So good morning from Bend again. This is our last full day in Bend and we are, I think, going to try and explore the local area a bit. So we're actually staying just south, I think it's south, of Bend in a little village called Lapine, and it's kind of surrounded by national forests and national monuments and state parks. So I think we're going to try and go to a couple of local spots. So one of the local state parks, one of the national monuments, and maybe like a little day use area. It's quite hot again today, so we're thinking we might go for a little walk, go for a swim, maybe just like have a little bit of chill downtime because we're driving quite a long way again tomorrow. We're driving to Ashland, which is slightly closer to the coast than where we are now. And yeah, it's a long drive and probably going to be a little bit of an intense day, so we're just looking for a bit of downtime today.
Welcome to Lapine State Park.
Good morning. Today we are exploring Lapine State Park. We've just gone for a little walk this morning to a big tree, and we're going to just explore a couple of areas of the park this morning, and then we're going to go home and have some lunch.
Lapine is a very pretty area, and it's so named because it has loads and loads of ponderosa pines all over the area. This big tree, which is shown in this protection area here, is a giant ponderosa pine. State Park is also cut through by Deschutes River, which goes through the centre of Bend as well. So the current's a bit strong on this river, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend swimming in it, but it is very beautiful.
So we've just come up to the Dom McGregor viewpoint, and it's on the bend in the river, and it's quite pretty. This is in Lapine State Park, and yeah, I mean, just look, it's really nice.
Lapine gives pretty middle America, small town vibes. There are loads of ranches around here, lots of nature and scenery, and it is very, very pretty. We probably call it a village, but in America they would probably refer to this as a town. There are also a very high number of churches in this area. I honestly have no idea why. If you know, please leave me a comment and tell me. Then, as promised, we went home for some lunch. And then we drove back towards Bend to go to the Newberry Volcanic National Monument. We were able to get a shuttle bus up to Lava Butte, which runs about every 20 minutes. It takes about 10 minutes to get up the hill, and you have really nice views of the volcanic landscape in front of you. Lava Butte sits up at 5,020 feet above sea level.
So we've come up to the Newberry National Monument, I think that's what it's called, and we're up at Lava Butte at the moment, which is one of the scenic viewpoints. You can get into this park free with your America. It's a beautiful path, and there's like a little walk you can do up here around the butte.
Lava Butte is a cinder cone, and you can actually do a trail around the rim of the cinder cone. There is actually a working fire lookout up here, so you mustn't disturb the staff in the lookout because they are actively looking for wildfires up here. We opted to do the trail around the cinder cone. It didn't take very long, probably about 20 minutes, and we spotted quite a lot of chipmunks jumping around up here, which was really cute. There is a vast view of the lava field spreading out into the distance, all the way over to the Three Sisters Mountains. So there's a very large expanse of land which is covered with the lava fields. Next, we were off to another part of the Newberry National Monument, which is Paulina Falls and Paulina Lakes. Paulina Falls is an impressive double waterfall. The water in Paulina Falls comes from Paulina Creek, which originates up at Paulina Lake. There is a short hike you can do here along the Paulina Creek, which kind of goes around the waterfall, which is very nice, as you can see from my pictures. Next, we headed to Paulina Lake. It's not really walking distance between all of these points on a map. It probably covers around the breadth of about 30 miles. So you are going to want to use your car to kind of hop in and hop off of all of these points. Next, we went to Little Crater, which is again still within the Newberry National Monument. We were told by a local that we could swim here, and this was a really good, not too fierce, I think he put it, area that we could kind of jump in and swim. So there are quite strong currents in Bend, so it's not great for swimming everywhere.
We've had a bit of a long day today because we've ended up doing loads of random stuff nearby. And we were going to go into Bend, but it's like a 30-minute drive, we can't be bothered. So instead, we're going to go and find out what takeaways La Pine has and go and grab one. So this is what I got from, as we're calling it, Taco Bell. I got cheese quesadillas, a vegetarian burrito, and some nacho fries. I've never had Taco Bell, so I'll let you know if it's any good. It's the next day and we've changed locations. I'm actually in Ashland now, but I didn't finish my bit off about the takeaways that we had. So we were exhausted last night and we just went and got takeaways locally from La Pine. And Tom had a McDonald's, which his review is exactly the same as the UK. Everything's the same size apart from the drink and it all tasted the same. So at least McDonald's is consistent most of the world. I had a Taco Bell and I would describe it as fairly underwhelming. Tom and I eat an awful lot of Chipotle when we're in America because it's like one of our favorite things, and I'm obsessed with this similar place to Chipotle called Tortilla in London. I literally have it like twice a month. I love it. So our preferred place to go in America for like Mexican food is Chipotle, and we will go to Chipotle like 3 or 4 times on a 3-week vacation because we love it so much. There was no Chipotle in La Pine, and the closest thing they had was Taco Bell, so I thought I'd try it. I won't be having it again. It is I don't know if it's a generational thing. It might be a generational thing. But like, we get really good Mexican food in London. Like, it's really good. Taco Bell isn't really Mexican food. It's like the kind of food you would have as a student if you had nothing in your fridge and you kind of just had to fumble and make a load of stuff and throw it together. I didn't even eat half of it. Tom ate half of it. The only saving grace I would say is that it had quite nice chips. Like, they had nacho chips. They were like fries. I should say fries because they were in America. Had like nacho fries, and they were like fine. And I had this really disgusting yellow drink. I actually wanted a disgusting pink drink, but the machine was broken, so I had this disgusting yellow drink, and honestly I swear it looked like you know, in Ghostbusters there's like slime. It looked like that. I drank a little bit and I thought, I don't like what this is doing to my insides, so that went down the drain. You can probably tell because we eat pretty healthily and I'm a vegetarian. I don't really like junk food very much, and I don't really like Taco Bell, so I wouldn't recommend that. My vlog posts are usually like really positive about everything, but yeah, I don't recommend Taco Bell, and I don't, you know, if you have a choice, go anywhere else. Honestly, it's not worth it.